asking Manny how difficult it is for him to switch from a left-hander to a right-hander, but you had to switch from a right-hander to a left-hander. How difficult has that been for YORDENIS?
It's actually, if you follow up the YORDENIS way of fight, he's better when he fight with the southpaw than right-hander. So of course we need to do adjustment because we see Manny is a neutral southpaw. His front hand is so powerful. Then we need to apply another things are normal as every southpaw, you know.
Manny Pacquiao is surely
so
one of the greatest fighters in the modern era. He is
that favor
one of a kind.
YORDENIS, you think?
The champion is
I recall
Pacquiao.
thinking,
Favorite is
I don't
Pacquiao,
know who this
but
guy
we need
is.
to beat the odds.
I never heard of him, but I'm going to see him again.
The fight on Saturday, a Filipino fought a Cuban.
You can't make up Manny's smile. It was bigger than he is. It's a rare thing when he walked toward the ring. People sort of fell in love with him.
I believe, and I tell you to everyone, not only Rigondo did not do his job, even Casimero. If I am the one in charge of it, I declare this no contest. Because Casimero, even with his experience, he never can catch Rigondo.
Just knocked everyone out.
For 12 rounds with running and not
There
even
is
fight.
electricity wherever Manny Pacquiao goes. And certainly when he goes to Las Vegas, the electricity is bursting through all of the walls. Manny is in town.
More chances, Manny.
For both sides, because we are a boxing lover, you know what I mean? So we like to see.
And one of the reasons that Manny Pacquiao is fighting is because he is
so we're working for the public,
star.
The audience. They deserve to have a good fight. So unfortunately, it was a style make a fight.
What would it mean for the Cuban people if YORDENIS is able to win this fight on Saturday, based on everything that's happening in Cuba now in particular?
Yeah, it's a big thing, you know. Actually, we all Cuban out of Cuba. We've been suffering for many years. The oppression, I am the one I got 33 years out of Cuba. 33. I spent like 20 years in Thailand, in Japan, and I've been suffering to be alone in somewhere we not belong to. So for us, it's a very clear signal that even we out, they don't allow us to, they don't see us as a Cuban, but we're fighting for the over, you know, they don't, from where we coming from, you know.
And he's been through so much just to get here. I mean, how much have you guys, as Cubans, talked about that and what
yeah, it's a daily talking between us, and I totally agree. Cuba need freedom, you know, they give a chance to the people to have a very honest way of life, no celebrating like there are right now, you know.
Do you feel like whether he wins or loses Saturday night, that he's already won because he's set financially for life after this fight? You know, coming from Cuba, where
yes, of course, yeah. But you know, one thing you have to make sure, you know, is some fighter, on a sportman, have a pride more than money. Is the value you can achieve when you have a fight like that, you know. So it's not only to go with money to get the paycheck, the day they pay and then go. No. He fight for his own pride, his love to the sport, his love for boxing, you know.
So you think we'll see him let it all hang out more than ever?
Yes, for sure. You know, he is a very clear example for a long time. He's been struggling here in the United States, you know, and bad situation. We are immigrant, and every immigrant have to adjust to the way of living, you know, the society, and all these changes have been through. So he succeed at the end of the day, but he need to keep working for what he loves, boxing.
Ismael, you kind of laughed when I think Freddie Roach said something about a knockout. And you said Pacquiao hasn't gotten a knockout. There's only knockdown fighters recently. Are you guys don't see Pacquiao as that power puncher that he was before. He hasn't gotten knocked out.
Yeah, it's not. Pacquiao is no. I don't take away any respect from him. He deserves it. But one thing for sure, Freddie talking about dreaming, because Pacquiao, if you see all his fight, he dropping the guy, but he cannot finish it up. And before Pacquiao, remember, I telling everyone, Pacquiao lost with one of my fighters back in Thailand in the '97 for WBC.
The body shot, right?
The body shot.
Oh, was your fighter?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I don't like to take away from him. I never say to anyone, but
you beat him before
anything can happen. No, I respect Freddie. I respect Pacquiao, because we living from the sport. I know how much sacrifice any fighter, any trainer to succeed. So it's the respect I give to them always, to everyone.
Do you remember that fight when it happened? Was Pacquiao obviously was a champion?
Yeah, he was for WBC 112 pound back there in Thailand, you know. So I spent in Thailand more than 20 years. I made there 6 world champion, professional world champion, Olympic gold medal, silver medal. It was my time in Thailand, in Bangkok.
Did you know that he was going to go on to be a great fighter, even though your fighter won that fight? Did you?
Who knows? No one knows.
Right.
Really. No, I admire the Pacquiao when he came into United States. He started to fight with the great Mexican. And he retired many of the greatest Mexican fighting in his time, you know. And this is the respect he achieved.
Ismael, I haven't seen that video. Can you break down how that knockout happened with Pacquiao back then?
Body shot. It's many years.
Do you think they're underestimating the power of UGAS? They're talking about Manny.
Yes, of course. They're not talking about the UGAS power, you know. So let's see. I cannot tell you. I don't like to say no. We go for knockout. We go for the best fight, and we will try to win. All the best. We working for it. Yordenio UGAS in this time he have 136 sparring round. 136 sparring round, because we're supposed to fight our first with Spencer Jr. and then they pull out, and then they're talking about Berto, and then we need to switch to Berto, then Berto pull out, and then Ken Fabian Maidana at the end. And Pacquiao, only 10 days notice, and we are lucky. We have the 2-time Olympic gold medal Robesi Ramirez. He's same size as Pacquiao. He's a great southpaw. We have Claudio Marrero, Dominican Republic fighter. It's very solid one. We did the adjustment. And of course, if we had to do adjustment, Pacquiao had to do as well. So even fight in that case, you know.
And this last one for me, Ismael, how important, I know you can't get too much in the game plan, but how important will counterpunching and the body attack be Saturday night?
You will see.
Okay. Thank you.
You will see.
Thank you, Ismael.
A lot of your